Welcome to this very special edition DCREC Podcast series, sponsored by the Defined Contribution Real Estate Council, an organization passionate about providing American workers a financially secure retirement by investing in commercial real estate. And now, here is today's host, Todd Schnick.
Good morning and welcome to the special edition DCREC Briefing. I'm your host, Todd Schnick. I'm joined this morning by David Skinner, a former co-president and current executive board member with DCREC. Good morning, David. How are you?
Good morning, Todd. Thanks for your time today. And on behalf of all the members of DCREC, I'm happy to join you.
I'm looking forward to this conversation, David. Let's get right to it. So the purpose of this DCREC briefing, David, is to lead a discussion about how defined contribution plans can use and invest in commercial real estate. Now, David, you and I both know not everyone understands why and probably have not even considered this as an option. So let's get into it. Help us understand why commercial real estate.
Well, with an investable universe of $31 trillion, commercial real estate is the third largest asset class behind stocks and bonds, and it has a significant size and range of investment opportunities both domestically and globally. If you look over the last 50 years and probably beyond, the key institutional market participants, including state and municipal pension plans, corporate pension plans, union pension plans, endowments and foundations, and various other retirement funds, have viewed commercial real estate as a fundamental asset class for inclusion in their retirement savings plan. Over time, Todd, investment in commercial real estate has produced compelling risk-adjusted returns when compared to other asset classes, as well as great diversification benefits within a larger portfolio. Also, if you stop to take a look at it and just think about your own personal lives, commercial real estate surrounds us in our everyday lives, whether it's the apartments we live in, the office buildings we work in, even the malls we shop in. These are great examples of commercial real estate at work every day for every individual. We share the belief with the institutional market participants that this large and distinct asset class should be incorporated in every diversified portfolio in the defined contribution marketplace.
You know, David, you got me thinking there. When I think of commercial real estate, I'm thinking of your traditional corporate office campus, right? Where you have all these mirrored buildings that look pretty with pretty lakes and landscapes and all that. But commercial real estate isn't just that. I mean, I myself live in a mid-rise apartment building. And just this morning, I walked to the local grocery store, and you don't think of that as commercial real estate. You're right. It's all around us.
Just imagine if you're a participant in a DC plan and your plan's investing in commercial real estate, there's a good chance that you might be investing in the building you live in or the malls that you shop in. How neat is that for a participant to be able to walk with a colleague and say, hey, I own a piece of this building? Again, it's in our everyday lives, and it's, again, the largest investable asset class behind stocks and bonds, and something we absolutely believe should be considered for most multi-asset class portfolios.
Yeah, okay. Well, that makes an awful lot of sense. Now, let's shift to the benefits. So what are the benefits of investing in commercial real estate?
Well, I'd like to say that one of the benefits is that, you could be walking into a building and say you own it, but that's not really why you want to incorporate it into a portfolio. Commercial real estate investments provide a unique combination of investment attributes, Todd, including diversification, strong risk-adjusted returns, strong income returns, lower volatility returns, and inflation-protected characteristics. So, for example, commercial real estate has a low correlation to traditional stocks and bonds, which contributes to portfolio diversification and can enhance risk-adjusted returns and reduce exposure to stock market volatility. The asset class also fits in nicely in between stocks and bonds, as it can deliver strong return-like characteristics of stocks, but also offers stable current income from contractual leases, which are more characteristics of the bond market. So it kind of fits very nicely into a diversified portfolio of stocks and bonds. Mm-hmm. When it comes to inflation, Todd, commercial real estate generally moves in conjunction with inflation, as many of the leases and rents contain increases during their term, then move to the market rates as rates go up and inflation hits. Also, market values for commercial properties generally track the cost to rebuild the same property. Therefore, rising construction or labor costs, for example, help preserve the value of the properties. Both help provide a measure of inflation protection. In summary, we believe commercial real estate is a fundamental asset class offering benefits such as increased diversification, low volatility, and strong income returns that everyone, not just the large institution pension plans, should consider including within the retirement savings plan. little food for thought as you go to the grocery store to shop the next time.
Well, it's hard to argue about the diversification, lower volatility, and strong income returns. I mean, that's obviously very much, as you said, food for thought. All right. Well, that's all the time we have for this morning. This has been the DCREC briefing on behalf of my guest, David Skinner, a former co-president and current executive board member of DCREC. I am Todd Schnick. We'll see you next time on the DCREC briefing.